clean, clean, high class. Oh, it's kind of cold in this motherfucker. It's kind of cold. So, I got these new cars that I'm about to try out too. And um, the energy is, how are you? I really got nowhere else. I lost the topic just like that. And I don't know how to look at the title of this video. Like this, like that. Don't forget to like this live, share this live. I'm going to go through all 12 zodiacs, two cards on each sign, because I don't want to be too long. Um, I don't know if it's why haven't you found love. I don't know what it is, but this is going to be a mini spoof. I'm going to come back and do a pick a card on it. Um, but we're going to see how are you winning against your hidden enemies. How are you winning against your hidden enemies? What is your upper hand? Okay, and I'm using this new deck, so it's going to take a little longer than usual because I'm still trying to become familiar with the cards, trying to connect to the cards, and like for real. So we're gonna first start off with the air element, and we're gonna start off with Libra. Okay, we're gonna call on Lilith today. No, Oya today. Okay, calling on I was thinking too. This is like a random message, but I was thinking like because they was talking about like ancestral connections, like if you're like ancestrally connected to water, you're gonna be drawn to water deities. For me, I'm drawn to wind, storms. Like I don't know why, cause like Orisha Oya, when I first got into the Orishas, Oya, I was like, that's my bitch. Oya's my bitch. Like yes, and my guardian angel Celeste is like holds no punches, baby. If you fuck with me, baby, she holds no prisoners. Swear to God, she holds no prisoners. She does not play. But I'm drawn to the wind. I'm drawn to like stormy energy. Like I don't know, like X-Men storm type shit. So I feel like my dad, what I'm ancestrally tied to is deities dealing with the wind, dealing with storms. Like that's what I feel. Um, but I also like have a thing for like saying like when you do rituals like sand, the sandy stuff and fire. Uh I don't know why, but yeah, fire, uh candles, burning incense. Like I really tap in with fire, with smoke, but wind and yeah. So I don't know what that's about, but we about to get started. I'm gonna start off with Libras, okay? And I'm gonna have to re-record this to see what the timestamps are. So if you know the timestamps for your sign or other signs, please put them in the comment section after this video is over. Also, I need at least 5 slots for live readings to go live and do live personal readings. It's donation based. All I need is five, at the minimum, 5 slots, to go live and do live personals. Also, the link in the description box. I have a square up link in the description box. You can also pay for a private where it's not over live, and that has just check it out. Just click on that pay link, and it tells you all the information. All right, so let's get into this reading. We're gonna start with Libra. Calling on the Orisha Oya. Calling on the Orisha Oya for Libra Sun Moon Rising. Libra Sun Moon Rising, Venus Mercury or North Node. And people that have Libra in those placements. Calling on the Orisha Oya. Give me the truth, nothing but the truth. I hope the peace. I'm wrong. How is Libra winning or defeating their hidden enemies? How is Libra winning or defeating their hidden enemies? All right. I'm going to just take the top one. Earthworm. Okay, so we got Earthworm, because I don't remember the title of this video. If y'all know what the title of this video was, that was the topic it was supposed to be. But, yeah. And then I'm going to get the higher level message coming through with my traditional tarot, my zodiac tarot, okay? So we got Earthworm for Libra. So if you got Libra in any of the placements I listed, like, this message is for you. Write it down. Do what you're going to do. Keep track of the timestamp. Whatever. Do what you're going to do. Okay. Strength here. Pride, courage, boldness. Knowing who you are. Okay. I feel like and this is Leo too. Like, this is somebody that's just really confident. Very well respected. Very well, like, that's the higher level message for strength. They're very courageous. All right. Leo, you could have Leo in your placements. You could have Leo in your placements. Let's see. Let's get this Earthworm here to see how you'll be defeating your enemies here. The strength part is also about knowing who you are, your purpose in life, like being very confident. Like, y'all could have like a very good posture, Libra. I feel like some energies, shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We all have felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. So yeah, earnest, intelligent, valuable. And then it says to bring in a balance, you need to speak up or risk embarrassment. I'm not going to read all of that. But, like, this is a training energy. This is, like, seeking out new experiences. This is, like, going into new fields. Here's the thing. So a lot of people, like, your hidden enemies, it's almost like you have the upper hand on your hidden enemies because, like, you are willing to go off the beaten path. Like, you are willing to go into uncharted territory. Like, very cardinal, very traditionally cardinal, very leader-ish. Like, you're willing to take the initiative to try something new or build your skill set or build your knowledge or go into new environments. There is something about your hidden enemies where if even at one point, like, you were in your comfort zone, Libra, like, people are going to be pushing you out of your comfort zone. And it's crazy because really when you do scary things, like, When you do scary things, uh, it actually builds your confidence. When you go through hardships, that actually builds your confidence because it's like you're you are aware that you are very capable to overcome, right? That's why a lot of people who they always stick to what's safe. Okay, they always stick to what's safe. Don't forget to like this live and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. People who always stick to what's safe, or people who have always had like a silver spoon in their mouth, like they've never known struggle. Like a lot of times they're lacking in confidence. People who've had to persevere, people who've had to like do things on their own, like people who done loved and gotten a heartbreak, like people who just they done been through the fire. It builds confidence, like it builds resilience, it builds character, it builds self awareness, right? It expands your it expands your capabilities. So Libra, your hidden enemies, I feel like they're trying to do you in. Like they're trying to cause you strife. They are basically like in secret competition with you, and they're basically trying to step on like your toes or rat you out or bring you down or whatever you're trying to build. They're trying to bring it down, Libra, like in order to get to the top. Like they're willing to step on toes in order to get to the top, and they just kind of feel like they're either, if they can't compete with you, it's like Libra, your hidden enemies are like doing smear campaigns, or your hidden enemies like it's just kind of like they don't like this fortitude or this confidence about you, Libra. Like they don't like, that you stand 10 toes down, that you're like you lobby for yourself, Libra. They don't like that you, anything that you try or anything that you like do, right? Like you could go outside of your comfort zone, Libra. Like these energies don't like that you master whatever you set out. Okay. I don't see any other messages coming through on the channel with this one. But you could have some Leo energy to you. Like you command a room, like you command attention, like you command. I feel like too, Libra, the channels that's coming through is like this reminds me like when I went to Kentucky. When not Kentucky, but when I moved to Dallas, Texas. And I moved to Dallas, Texas. At the time I didn't know I had family there. I thought it was just me. I didn't know my father was in Texas, in Dallas. So I moved to Dallas, Texas, not knowing nobody. All right, I didn't go there for a boyfriend. I didn't go there for. I knew nobody. It was just me, and everybody would always say I was bold. Everybody would always say like I was just like, huh? Like there's something about you, Libra, where the shit that you do, it takes confidence to do. Like, and you conquer. It's like you conquer your fears. You go into uncharted territory, Libra. Like you conquer that shit. You master that shit. And your hidden enemies, they don't like that. They don't like that you always finding avenues. Like if they try to like if they try to block one thing in your life, right? Try to create stagnancy in your life, it's like you got three other crops. If they try to destroy one crop thinking that this is about to destroy like your entire harvest season, it's like nah, Libra got three more crops growing. It's like you got a backup plan for a backup plan for a backup plan, and you're not scared to branch out. Or this could be the advice, Libra, not to be scared for you to. You need to not be scared to branch out. I see. Okay, don't forget to book a reading with me, live personal, look on the description box for the information. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Okay, or you can do a private. I still have fall sale going on for private reading, 1-on-1 with me. That's not over live. I still have that fall sale going on. It ends in December. Okay, so book those readings with me. All right, moving on. We are moving on now to Aquarius. So calling on the Orisha Oya for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. If you have Aquarius with any of these placements, this reading is for you. So how is Aquarius secretly winning against their hidden enemies? What is Aquarius' upper hand against their hidden enemies? Raccoon. Raccoon. Okay, so this is your secret upper hand. Let's get the higher level message um, for Aquarius. If you have Aquarius, any of the placements listed, this message is for you. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we have the Eight of Pentacles for the higher level message. Oh, that Eight of Pentacles energy always gives me hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Okay. So, Raccoon, this is Earth, I think. Very earthy. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Aquarius, or you could have like Earth sign placements. So, let's see here. Or this could be dealing with an Earth sign. Your hidden enemies could be an Earth sign. Like something significant about that. So, Raccoon, so Aquarius, talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists. All artists. So, y'all could be becoming a master in some type of craft, like in some type of talent that you may have, whether that be singing, dancing, songwriting, like you're building up some type of platform, or this is what your hidden enemies are doing. Your hidden enemies are trying to build up some type of platform. The Capricorn, to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. So somebody could be very gifted in anything dealing with musical, okay? Or this hidden enemy that you have, Aquarius, this could be them. They could be very gifted. Somebody here, it's like, so its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Somebody wants some type of musical career, Aquarius. This is like really weird. Okay, but this is either you or this is your hidden enemy. But like somebody is just very multi-talented, very musical. I feel like Aquarius, you're your own worst enemy. Cause I keep saying I keep saying that, and it's like, but this is about how Aquarius has the upper hand over their enemy. Like Aquarius, you are your own worst enemy. Cause like I keep saying it's either you or this person that's your enemy. But like what if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. So this kind of gives me the energy of stage fright. Okay, it's like somebody has the tools, has the like. It's this energy, Aquarius. Like when people be asking, like there's a lot of amazing, talented singers, dancers, songwriters, authors, all type of shit, right? People who use their gifts to make money. They're like, and it's crazy because some of the most amazing artists are not even mainstream. They're like undiscovered. And people too will also complain about people who are less talented. Why do people who are less talented, how do they get platforms? How do they get popular? Because they put themselves out there. Like, they apply themselves. They put themselves out there. They're not a sitting duck on their talents. You know, they're going to use any of their talents to get ahead. Anything. Like, sometimes it's good to not be a perfectionist. And I'm going to tell you why. For example, if my whole aim, right, is to be famous, is to go viral, right? I'm not going to spend time being a perfectionist, right? So people who are not know-it-alls, right? People who are not, like, they're more moldable. People who are not, like, they're more moldable, okay? Like, you could do more with them. They're willing to, they're open. They're more open, okay? For them, it's who knows. But when you're dealing with somebody who is a perfectionist or who comes across as a know-it-all, like they know too much, they very studious. Like, sometimes you can't work with them as much. They're inflexible because they think they know everything. They think they're the expert. They're not open to ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're too structured. I remember when I was going into real estate, and maybe you're going to be going into real estate or you're going to be building some type of business, Aquarius, but your hidden enemies, like, they think they know everything. Like, you can't tell them shit, all right? They think that you don't know anything. So it's just kind of like you're going to be banking, Aquarius, on some type of idea that is going to make you money. And the people that you try to do it with, like, going to be missing out. Like, it could have been, you know what I'm saying? So there's something about you being really highly underestimated, or people thinking that you don't know much, Aquarius. Um, but it's like you're gonna apply yourself. So people could have maybe done better than you in school. People could have are very more well spoken. But it's like you apply yourself, Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles. You really put forth the work. Like, you don't spend too much time in philosophy. You apply it. Like, this is how you have the upper hand over your enemies, over your hidden enemies. So your hidden enemies think they know more than you, Aquarius. Your hidden enemies think that they're going to surpass you or they're going to be more successful than you, Aquarius. And it's like somebody is just going to be, like, really bitter. But it says, when in balance, a generous friend and exceptional artist. To bring into balance, you need to make new work, new tasks. So, yeah, for energies that are not heavy into philosophy like that, heavy into woke culture, like, from my personal experience, they are more moldable. They are more flexible. They are more adaptable. They don't go into any situation thinking they're the smartest in the room. They don't go into any situation assuming, like, they got all the answers. They're more, like, willing to learn. Okay, Aries in the house, they're more willing to learn. We could do fire signs next after I finish air signs. So, like, because they're more adaptable, because they know that there is more than one way to skin a cat. Always in life be teachable. And I feel like, Aquarius, you're teachable. Your enemies are not. Your hidden enemies are not teachable. They feel like they know more than you. There's something, like, that's going to really fucking shatter their ego. Something is going to happen where their egos are going to be shadowed. They're going to be humbled. Like, that you could trigger this person, Aquarius. You could trigger these energies, Aquarius, because, like, they feel like they should be where you at. They feel like they should have what you have. Like, for real. For real. Like, they feel like you're undeserving. Um, you could be dealing with people who are like egocentrics, but there's like you're teachable. That's what makes you. That is you're teachable. You're adaptable. You're open. Okay, like you are. Y'all could have mutable or maybe a Scorpio energy. Um, Aquarius, but like that's what it is, baby. Don't forget to book a reading with me, live reading, live slots. Um, check the comment section. Check my description box for the information. Okay, I use my Square Up links, my pay links. That's where you guys is donation based. So book a private with me or book a live reading with me, either or. Check it out. Okay, I need 5 slots to be filled at the minimum to go live for personal. Okay, it is donation based. Okay, I am going by how much one donates. So the person that donates the most will get their reading done first. Okay, at least for those top 5, for those top 5 slots. If you miss your reading, I will put the timestamps down. Okay, and send you the link to the video because it won't be like it'll be a hidden link. It won't be public. So now we're moving on to Gemini. Calling on the original oil for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node. What is the upper hand that Gemini, people that have Gemini in any of those placements, what is the upper hand that Gemini has for against their enemies, hidden enemies? Camel. Camel. Ooh. Okay. And let's get a tarot. What's the higher level message for Gemini? What's the higher level message for Gemini? 7 of Swords. Wow. Somebody is really trying to be like really plotting and scheming against you or strategizing against you. But like Gemini, this shit ain't gonna work. The 7 of Swords. Okay, you are gonna be moving stealth like. You're gonna be moving in silence. Like whatever booby trap a motherfucker tries to set for you, however they trying to undermine you, like somebody could even be trying to, because 7 of Swords could also represent like somebody doing jail time, prison time, or somebody like trying to send somebody away, like trying to put somebody in some type of legal sparing or legal, you get what I'm saying? Like they're, wow. Like trying to get you caught up in some way, Gemini. But you have the upper hand because it's just kind of like it's kind of like somebody came in with a plan for you, like somebody's being sneaky, like somebody's like just back trying to backdoor, like trying to get information on you, trying to monitor your steps, trying to figure out like where you're at. Like this is weird though because it's kind of like they got a plan for you and you got a plan for them. Like the only difference is like they can't really track. your moves, Gemini, they can't really like. It's kind of like it's like you're sending a motherfucker on false leads, Gemini. Yeah, but somebody trying to strategize against you, and you strategizing against them. Like they got a plan for you, you got a plan for them. Wow. Uh, so it's just kind of like you gonna get the last laugh in a situation, Gemini. It's kind of but your upper hand, even with this Seven of Swords being a higher level message, your upper hand, um, your upper hand, Gemini, is like you're aware. You're aware of like their schemes. They're not aware of your schemes. So you know their plans, but they don't know yours. So this is how you got the upper hand. So we got the camel, resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. Somebody could be a snitch or a rat, or somebody could be trying to snitch on you or trying to rat you. Like they just think that they're so clever. Um, Gemini, there's somebody that could be really jealous of you, like secretly jealous of you, or secretly trying to like undermine you or be underhanded towards you. Like if you were supposed to get promoted at work, like this person told some of your business or lied on you so that your promotion could get taken away. Like, so we've got the camel, resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. Calm, content, sparkle in the eye, and to bring in a balance of pilgrimage. So, okay, so your upper hand is that over your hidden enemies is that you have the ability to make lemons out of lemonade. Like you are an alchemizer. You transmute energy. You transmute energy, um, and basically can thrive in any environment. Like you can take the hands that you're dealt with, Gemini, and make it work for you. So yeah, that's your upper hand that you have. Like you literally can thrive in at any vibration. You make the shit work for you. Okay, you're an alchemizer. You're a problem solver. Um, yeah. Okay. So your hidden enemies, yeah, they're trying to block like a lot of shit for you. They're trying to block a lot of shit for you. They're trying to trap you. They're trying to like set out booby traps for you, Gemini. Your hidden enemies, and this could be out of jealousy. Some of your hidden enemies could be trying to like get into your private information, cell phones, stuff like that. Like they could be trying to see like your accounts or your money or if you have any like private journals or something like that. Like they're trying to see like what you're writing, what you're planning. Um Somebody could be lurking on your internet, like lurking on like they could be following you or somebody could be background checking you or doing research on you, Gemini. That's some random message. You're hitting enemies. Next is Aries. Okay, so next we're gonna do Aries. Calling on the Orisha Oya for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 10 minutes for two cards is crazy. All right. Yeah, somebody thinks they being slick, Gemini, and you about to show them motherfuckers you slicker. You about to show them you slicker. It's like somebody trying to Oh, let me do this again. But it's like somebody like trying to they take you on a date and then like they take you on a date and then act like they gonna pay for it all. And then when that tab come, they like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, but they really left like they left you with the tab, Gemini. It's some shit like that. It's some shit like that. Like, what was the reason? Calling on the Orisha Oya. Calling on the Orisha Oya for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, Aries, and any of those placements. What is the messages? What is the upper hand that Aries has over their hidden enemies? Zebra. All right. For Aries, let's get the higher level message. For Aries, what's the higher level message? Oh my gosh. Ooh, what are these cards? Shit. Look at the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Third party. Three of Swords could also represent jealousy, rejection. And this is Aries. Somebody is really hurt. Could be a Libra. Or you have Libra in your chart. You could be dealing with a Libra. I think this is fire sign, this zebra card. Like somebody is in deep regret. Eccentric and creative and visionary. Mm. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. So be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. Worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. Y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you can have Aquarius in your chart because this is kind of very similar to Aquarius. So somebody is like in deep regret that they ever doubted you. Like your upper hand, Aries, is that there's something that you're doing that is not traditional, that is not conventional. There's something about you that isn't like somebody just kind of counted you out, Aries. Somebody counted you out because like you didn't fit some type of mold. You get what I'm saying? You didn't fit some type of structure. You didn't fit, like, if the structure is the model for being successful is going to school, getting good grades, graduating from school, then going to college, getting a degree, and then boom, you're successful. Like, Aries, you're gonna go off the beaten path. So, like, it's gonna be sound crazy, but like, you're going to um surpass the people who went the traditional route. Okay, you're gonna surpass the people. So you could, from the outside looking in, you could look like you're a negative statistic. All right, like, you're bound to fail. You're bound to not be much. You're gonna be having people eat their words. Eat their words, because it's like you're gonna basically surpass them. Like, it's like there's something that's gonna be happening for you, Aries, where, like, it just seems like it's a situation where somebody chose somebody else over you. Like, somebody chose a person that they thought was going to be more successful than you. Okay, so they bet on the wrong horse. Okay, this could even be a gambling situation, but they banked on the wrong horse. Okay, there's an element of surprise to you, Aries. An element of surprise, even like if it came like to the bedroom or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's an element of surprise. Like, you don't look like you would, like, fuck somebody up in the bedroom. Like, there's an element of surprise to you. Um, but you the best they ever had. This is so weird. Some of y'all, your hidden enemies could be people who overlooked you, like, sexually overlooked you, like, as far as romance, um, or like just kind of basically felt like that you wasn't good enough, Aries. Okay, you could have went through some type of glow up. You ended up being better than whoever they chose over you. Way better, Aries. Um, I don't know if you like had a criminal record or something like that, but there's something about you not fitting a formula. So because you ain't fit that formula, this energy thought that you would be a failure, like, for certain. Um, but the joke's on them. Somebody could have discontinued projects with you, Aries, or will discontinue projects with you. Okay, because it's just kind of like they feel like that you're beyond help, and you're gonna be surprising motherfuckers. Like, you're really gonna get yourself together. Um, but there's just something about you not being meant to go the traditional route. Okay, like, you're meant to be a trailblazer. Like, so people definitely underestimated you. So I feel like, Aries, you're not gonna have to wonder about nobody really stopping what you got going on because they don't think that it's going to be successful anyways. So you don't have to worry about the stress of people, like, trying to plot and scheme and tear you down and stop what you got going on because they don't think it's going to be successful anyways. And when something is new, when something is different, when something is out of the box, and nobody has does it, and you're the first one to launch it, and you're the first one to make it successful, you're always going to get the most profit from it. When everybody else start copying you, bandwagoners, it's like, yeah, they're gonna get like popularity, but they're not gonna be as successful as you. They're not gonna be as, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get a lot of profits after you carbon copy somebody else's success model. Like, the first person that does it gets the largest profit, the largest gains off of it. After that, it becomes oversaturated. And everybody else, they do get payment, they do become successful, but not as successful as the person that was the first to do it. So, like, you're a blueprint, or will be a blueprint in some type of way, Aries, or will be some type of staple. Like, that is what you, like, have over your hidden enemies. So your hidden enemies, they believe that you're a fuck up or a failure or something like that, Aries, because you are different. Like, you are off the beaten path. All right. So now we're moving on to Sagittarius. Calling on the Orisha Oya for those that have Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. How are they having the upper hand over their enemies? How is people that got Sagittarius in those placements, how do they have the upper hand over their enemies? We got Stingray. All right. And what's the higher level message? Calling on the Orisha Oya. Judgment as the higher level message. Mm. Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be getting some type of promotion, like, or some type of judgment call or some type of idea. Sagittarius, you're going to be getting some type of promotion. Um, like, they may make you the chairman of something. They may make you a Hall of Famer type of energy. You may be notarized or receive some type of reward for something. You may become an instructor, a teacher. You may start creating your own courses with this judgment card. Like, you might create your own learning courses uh, and sell it to people or market to people with this judgment card coming through for Sagittarius. Right. You may become a mentor of some sort. We got the Stingray card. Yeah, there's some type of promotion. Like, you may become manager, lead, supervisor, or they may want you to take over a department or open up a new office. Like, it's just kind of like you done went through all of the obstacle courses. That's water. I'm trying to see where the motherfucking water is at. Developing confidence in a sense of self or a spine. So yeah, you're on this journey of ascension. Okay, you're ascending, or you are ascended. Uh, this Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. Some of y'all could be Sagittarius going back to get your master's or your doctorate degrees. Okay, um, or you could be working overseas or planning to work overseas. Um, with the Stingray card, the moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again. As the force of Dharma growing within, the stingray is too strong to ignore, eager and wants to grow. Yeah, you're always reinventing yourself. You're always growing. You're always elevating. You're always expanding. Um, and it says to bring in the balance, you need to move through the discomfortable. Like your upper hand is that you are constantly like ascending. It's kind of like you knock off your checklist, Sagittarius. You knock off your task. Your hidden enemies are jealous of that. Your hidden enemies are jealous that, whatever you put your mind to, like, you knock that out. Okay? Like, if you plan on being number one and you are a human vision board, Sagittarius, this is the upper hand that you have over your enemies. Okay? These hidden enemies could be very flaky, could be very inconsistent. It's kind of like Sagittarius, while you're out studying, working hard, they're out partying and all type of stuff. Yeah, but your hidden enemies like are very envious that you make milestones. Like I said, it's definitely giving this energy of Hall of Famer. It's like you are a record breaker, Sagittarius. Some of y'all could be breaking like generational curses. Um, Somebody could be jealous that you're breaking generational curses. They could be jealous that you are outdoing them or surpassing them, or you will surpass them. Okay, this could be family members. This could be hidden enemies. This could be people that's in the same field of work of you with the Judgment card, Sagittarius. This could be just onlookers. But it's just kind of like your enemies don't really want to give you a leg up. Like they really don't want to add to your plate. They really don't want to give you. For some of y'all, you could be outshining your master. So you could be outshining the person that like puts you on, and like your mentors. Okay, your therapist. Your like you could be outshining them. All right, outshining your masters. Okay, who taught you everything you know is just kind of like, yeah, they taught you, but you made that shit better, or you became better than them, and something. Some of y'all could be graduating here, and you got energies who are jealous that you are graduating, or they're just jealous that you're growing, baby. That you knocking off checklists and actually meeting your goals. Like you're a human vision board. That's the upper hand that you have over your hidden enemies. Like you are constantly evolving. It's like, okay, I done did this challenge. What's my next challenge? What's my next thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is someone that like, okay, I done reached this milestone now. Shit, I ain't got shit else to do. I done completed everything on my vision board. So now, shit, I just want to learn the Chinese language. So you go off, and that's the next thing you do on your vision board. You just learn the Chinese language. Like you just out here accomplishing shit. Like it's for fun, Sagittarius. Like that's the upper hand, and these energies is just kind of like they could be stuck and stagnant, or they could play it safe, or like they're not really on some type of expansion or growth type of thing, like, or like they're not really reaching their milestones. They can have a procrastination problem. They could be inconsistent. Like their priorities could be off. They can have very bad habits. They're not very focused. Your hidden enemies, like, and they just it just like you kind of trigger some type of inferiority complex, Sagittarius, and your hidden enemies. Okay. So now we're moving on to Leo. Calling on the Orisha Oya. Okay, calling on the Orisha Oya. For those that have Leo in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node, for those that have Leo in their sun, moon, and any of those placements, what is the upper hand does Leo have over their hidden enemies? What is the upper hand that Leo have over their hidden enemies? Oh, we got the hawk. We got the hawk. And let's get the higher level message. Dang. We've got the Hierophant. Okay. So, sticking to your value system, sticking to your belief system, not folding, sticking to your spiritual. This could be like marriage too. Um, about marriage. We dealing with a Taurus. You have Taurus in your chart. Like just very grounded, very stable, very. Um, so we got the Hawk. So Leo, there's something about you that is very like you're not selling your soul for shit. Like you're not bowing down for shit. You're not a kiss ass. You're not um like you said what you said, Leo. Somebody here could also be upset because like let's say if you have a boundary, Leo, that you don't mess with a certain type and this person feels like that they could buy you, like they could like pay you off, or they could, get, or people may even try to like tear you down or make you feel like you're the problem, Leo, because it's like you're not selling your values, your spiritual beliefs, like you're not selling yourself short for nobody, not to fit in, not to be a part of a group, not to nothing. Like some people could have an issue, Leo, with your spirituality, or some people could have an issue like with this Taurus energy, this stubborn energy, this, you know, if I say I'm not working for $12 an hour, I mean it. Like no amount of struggle is going to make me settle for $12 an hour. Like that's the energy, Leo. So let's get to the house. Like you're not folding on your belief system. You're not folding. Some of y'all Leo can have this energy of I need to marry before I carry. So it's like you're not giving a motherfucker no baby until a ring is on your finger. You could be waiting, Leo, for somebody to propose to you, for somebody to be committed to you. Some of y'all could be spiritual teachers or um and we got hope. Watchful, all seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Sees clearly, intuitive. Okay, to bring in a balance, a perspective shift. So needed to change your perspective. Um, so you have the upper hand over your enemies because you are intuitive. Like you have a very strong sixth sense, Leo. You are very grounded in your spirituality here. So your hidden enemies could be people who are trying to gaslight you or pull the wool over your eyes. If they're doing any type of magic, like they will do magic that will block that will create some type of mental fog. that will block your third eye, okay, where you're feeling scattered, where you're feeling confused, where you don't really know what to trust. Your hidden enemies could gaslight you a lot, um, or just kind of demonize you because you're not folding on your beliefs, okay? So that's the upper hand that you have. Like, you're not playing along to get along. Like, Leo. That's all I have for Leo. Next is yeah, that was pretty straight to the point. Next is yeah, Leo, you gonna be triggering folks like a motherfucker. Straight triggering folks, cause like you see through their bullshit, you see through their schemes, you see like a motherfucker can rarely get anything past you, Leo.